welcome to video 3, addition. What does it mean?
Okay, so we're looking at addition. First of all, there's lots of different vocabulary that people use when talking about addition. Obviously, we've got addition. We've got add, plus, total, sum. Now sum's a really important one. You can only use that word when you're talking about addition. You can't use that word if you're talking about subtraction or division or multiplication unless it's repeated addition. So a lot of people say do that sum. That's not correct if it isn't an addition problem. Another word for addition is more. And finally, we talk about an increase. It's all very well saying, well, that's what addition means, they're the words, but physically, what does that mean? So, addition means that I've got an amount. Let's say I've got the amount 6. And I'm going to get my base 10 out here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units here. I'm going to use my addition sign here, which means I'm going to make this group bigger. I'm going to put some more into that group. In fact, I'm going to put 2 more units into that group. Now we're saying, what is that the same as? Equals. What is that the same as? Here I can see I had 6. I added 2 more, I made it bigger, I made an increase, and now I've got 2, 4, 6, 8. Now, that's what addition means. What is important that we need to know when we're doing addition? It's going to make you more fluent and it's going to make you more effective when you're doing addition if you understand some addition facts. In the old curriculum, we used to talk about number facts to 10 and number facts to 20, and they're also important. We're still doing and looking at those, saying, okay, here we've got 10, and we can make 10 up of, say, 2 and 8. If I get my base 10 out to show you what that means, here I've got 8 base 10, and I've got 2 here. When we bring those all together, in our part-part whole, we'd have to stick them together to make 10. And this is what a part-part whole is for. Yes, it's great, it's important that we're using number bonds and number facts to 10 and to 20, but it's also important for you to have a good understanding of number facts of tens and units numbers. So knowing that 3 add 4, instantly knowing that you've got 3 units and 4 units, and knowing that that's going to be 7 units. These are all number facts that's really important that you know so that you can become more fluent when adding. So a part-part whole diagram is a really good way of us remembering and understanding those number facts. I'm just going to write this up here to help us remember. Part, whole diagram. These are the 2 parts and this is our whole. If we come over here, another way of us understanding our number facts or remembering our number facts is using the bar model. The bar model is, I've got this bar here and I've got a bar of 10. Bar of 10, so I'm going to write 10 up here. 10 is my whole bar. Now I can start splitting up this bar so that I can work out my number facts. Look, I've just made a split here. I know that 10 now is definitely made up of 4 and 6 because I had 10 altogether. I've split them apart and I know that that's going to be 4 and 6 making 10. If I come to do another bar model, I'm going to draw my bars. Sorry, they're a bit wonky. This time I'm going to have 8. So in my bar, my whole bar, there is 8. And I'm going to do an investigation so I can remember these number facts to help me become more fluent in adding mentally. I'm going to break off here. And I've got here 3 and 5. So that when I'm ever faced with 5 add 3, I know instantly it's going to be 8. Knowing these number facts can mean that we're a lot more fluent when we're mentally adding and also when we're using a column strategy for larger numbers. The next video we'll be doing is mental addition. So we're going to add our new learning to our number mind map. We've been looking at add, and what does add mean? We said that we can use the word add, addition, sum, total, an increase, and plus. We knew that we had got an amount initially, and this symbol meant that we were going to add more, we were going to make an increase, we were going to make the number bigger. So we're going to add 2, so we were adding on to our current amount so that we got the number 8. We also talked about our fluency with addition. Fluency means that we're doing things quickly, more efficiently, and that we did it in as little steps as possible to make the calculations easier for us. When we were doing add, we looked at doing the part-part whole diagrams to help us remember number facts or addition facts. So that we know that 3 and 4 is the same as 7. We also looked at our number bonds to 10 facts and number bonds to 20 facts. And in fact, we could use the bar model to help us work out, investigate and remember our number facts. And we gave the example that 3 and 7 were number facts that made up 10. So, if we're going to link our previous learning to our new learning, we used our understanding of place value to help us work out what addition means.